Hello gamers and welcome back to Every Day We Fight, and thanks a lot for the developers commenting under my last video. That's very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And yeah, here we are back again fighting the aliens. And um, what you can do is you can kind of, when you leave, it says it won't save the mission, but the hotel mission is still finished and we need to access the stash. I just wonder if we can kind of get back to the base and kind of heal. I want to try that, and also we can level up. So here we could go for a refiller killer. When Vivian kills a Rifter with a kill assist, she immediately reloads her equipped weapon at no AP cost. That's pretty cool. Let's purchase that. Then we've got Dylan. When Dylan performs a proximity punch, his health is restored. Lovely. There we go. And now I do want to go back to base. This is where we are, right? Okay, there's something. We need to grab it. Dr. Faber article. A newspaper with an article on Dr. Selena Faber. Headline reads, "Warning, wizard at work. Blind scientist has no distractions."
I remember this article. All about what a genius Dr. Faber is.
What exactly did you do at Faber Labs?
Science stuff.
What kind of science stuff?
How's your matrix algebra?
How's it feel, thinking you're smarter than everyone else?
I cannot set a waypoint. So where are we actually? Center on squad. Now this is us, right? So this is the city exploration part. And this is a combat zone, but we can't really fight in our state. If we get hit once, we are kind of downed. I do not want to risk that. Here we see the subterranean parts of the town.
There's another manhole for us.
Yeah, that's the one. Let's enter. Can we fast travel to base? Or not? It might be that we only get back to base when we die. Manhole undiscovered. So we can select one of these. But we cannot go back to base. That means we do have to take the fight. Maybe we can get some resources to heal. Okay, we see some of the enemies here. Now I do want to split up. How was the split up?
Don't follow me.
Yeah, C.
I see one. I see one.
Uh-oh, he's coming very close to us. And she should go up here. She will also do the first shot. Shit. Can she also hit him? We need to reload. We can shoot again. Oh, this one is dangerous to us. There we go. And we can't reload again. But we can go to here and hide. He can punch, so let's punch with him.
So sorry for this, but
Unfortunately, one punch. So we're going to kill him with the shotgun.
dropped another.
Oh, sorry, he doesn't even have a shotgun. And he will need to hide here. And then you have a lot of action points that we can use. Oh no, that was a miss. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, good.
You see that?
We blew him good up. Blew him up well. So we've got one thread left, this engineer here. Let's end the turn. I think we will be able to snipe him. Oh no. Trigger. Very good. Now we do need to reload. Oh no, he's still alive. Hit wasn't good enough. Okay, but the heat level has increased. That's obviously tricky. Here we see the last loadout. We do some frag grenades. We unlocked Stingray, Hailstorm, Rattler, Long Haul frag grenade, and bandages.
For now.
Level up, good. Alright then, and there's a timeline. A duration. It's interesting, he's already level 4 now. Proximity punch. Blinding smoke is deployed around him and his target. Let's go for that. Can I not take it? Got this one, I've got this one. Oh, I've got this one already. And this is mutually exclusive. Here as well, heavy hitter. After performing a proximity punch, deals melee damage is increased by 25% for 2 turns. Or we could heal our friends. Let's heal our friends. This here can be unlocked several times currently. Okay. What do we find? A thumper? Oh no, I've changed the weapon with her. Okay, that's actually only a side weapon. Max damage 50, that's not as good as this one. Small scrap. And a frag grenade. The map doesn't show any resources. And we can't travel back to the base, right? Quests, no. So let's see where we can get here.
Got us another way to and from the sewers.
Nice. So if we die, we can start here, basically. Okay, we can go in here. Nice, lovely. Excuse me. The color from a frozen cat. Someone named their cat Splatter? That's odd. Is that a reference to Splatter Cat, the YouTuber? Ay, Dios mío. I'm guessing it's a reference. I actually started watching him, I don't know, 2012? When he covered lots of indie games, he's quite
I'd
big
pet
now.
this cat if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Why'd they put up a dome? You ever wonder?
You are not seriously asking me that.
Is it to protect them?
I think it's got something to do with the smudges. So if the dome goes away...
You don't have to finish that thought, okay?
Some areas are kind of blocked. Let's see first something. Hologram, actually. Or increase her health. I think that's sensible as well. So we need to get up there somehow. Oh, can I maybe use this? No. Oh. See again if I can get up the up here. Break padlocks. Shoot padlocks to unlock doors. No ammo? Okay, 1 second. We can have that. Okay, now we need to destroy the canister. There we go. I think the burning will stop eventually. Yeah. There we go.
Guys, look. Thorn marking by that door. It's one of our stashes. Good thing we have a key.
Not so good for our dead buddy we got the key off of.
Rest in peace, mate.
Let's restock. We don't know what's waiting for us in Faber Labs.
Very true. Level up, nice. Thorn stashes. Stashes are where thorns can replenish inventory items, change weapons, and gather different mods. Items are contained within tiered loot chests, bronze, silver, and gold. Bronze chests hold basic items, while silver and gold ones contain better selections. Item access. Accessing silver and gold chests requires keys, obtained by completing optional objectives in combat. Items within the chests are randomly selected from what's been discovered in the city. The more items found, the greater the variety. Heat level rewards. Earning keys at higher heat levels improves the chances of gaining better rewards from Thorn Stash loot chests. Item crafting. Workbenches can be used to craft items with scrap that has been gathered. All items discovered in the city can be crafted with scrap. Up to 3 items can be crafted at a time. New weapon mod found.
Nice, a workbench. I've been thinking about crafting some stuff.
Let's open this first. This uses up our key. We get small scrap, muzzle common, scope common, and stock common. It's all attached already to her weapon now. What does it do? Hold breath, zoom, overwatch angle. Accuracy reduced. AP cost reduced, and reticle bloom reduced. Accuracy minus 11%. Unequip. Oh no, the game crashed. Let's send and restart. An Unreal process has crashed. Now this is a bit of a problem because I think we lose the progress. Bear in mind, this is a very early version. The first build basically. And there might be something with my graphic card drivers as well. Not sure if they are super up to date. Heat level increased.
Now, if we can get back to our hideout, I can figure out how to use this red.
We still have the stuff. Okay, if we remove it, the stuff is actually reduced. Okay.
Then we can get into Faber Labs. Hey, how'd you end up working for Dr. Faber anyway?
I liked science in high school. It's logical. There's a right answer.
I was garbage in science. You must be smart. No offense intended.
Well, we should all been smart enough to see the rifters coming.
Okay, it's
We
locked
didn't
now.
teach interdimensional physics at my high school.
That's a shame.
They want to keep us dumb.
And we can't go further up here. There's some scrap here. Now we need to return to the sewers via the shortcut here. Via this fast travel. Return to sewers. There we go.
I was able to duplicate the design. Each of us can have a resonator dart gun.
You know, I never used to like guns.
Well, I appreciate you putting aside your harsh feelings about them.
Yeah, nah. All for guns and guns for all.
Let's get back to the island and try these babies out.
Thanks for playing the Everyday We Fight demo. The team is hard at work getting ready for an early access launch this year. Here's a quick preview of what to expect. New, tougher enemies, more weapon variety, rare and epic weapon mods, magazine mods with unique fire modes, new consumable gear items, additional combat zones, more street fight encounters, expanded city with more to discover, and more. Like you, we are fans of deep tactical games, and with your support, we can realize our dream of creating a fun and unique take on the genre. The dev team. So, kind of, we've unlocked the opportunity to go into the sewers, which is really nice. This video now isn't as long as the first one. Obviously, I didn't know how long it will take, and I really had to stop the last recording for time reasons. Um, my thoughts on the game is that it is a very very fresh take on the genre, um, with the RNG elements in particular. And I think they fit in quite nicely. They also give you the opportunity to not get into like a death spiral, like it could happen to you in XCOM, for example. So this, I think, is an advantage and something new. Um, the tactical combat as such works really nicely. I learned the hard way in the hotel that you might need more than one go in order to, um, properly assess the situation. And, with the new enemy types I had and the use of grenades and stuff. But this is also like intentional. So you might have to have like one or two goes at a battle, maybe three. Um, you build up your characters as you go. So that should help always. So there's like this roguelite element. With regards to what I do like is that the combat is slightly more action orientated in that you have to trigger your that you have to trigger your reactions, which kind of like is like an obvious choice you need to make. Oh, do I want to move or don't I? I really like that, because it's not a heavily timed quick time event, for example. So you still have time to make your decision. Think about it maybe a little. Even if there was like a small timer, I don't think it would be a huge problem, as long as it's not not predominant. Like a very very slow timer, if at all, would work for me as well. But I think it could also stay like this. Um, then the shooting is action orientated, and that reminds me of Phoenix Point, which is like an XCOM-like game where you actually also um, aim, and there's like a spread chance and everything, and you have to calculate. Okay, do I want to risk for example, headshot, or do I want to play it safe and aim for the chest and have a safe hit? Um, Obviously, it depends on the situation. Do you really desperately need to kill this enemy, or you're done for anyway? Or do you just want to give it a nice touch with a bullet? And that's pretty cool implemented here. Um, One thing that's a bit different is, if I recall correctly, in Phoenix Point, you can also automatically shoot. You don't have to take a manual shot, and then you just have like a percentage value. And here you, I think, have to do the manual shooting, which might be a bit off-putting for like, um, if you like have a purist approach to the technical element. Um, but for everyone else, I think it feels good. It gives you like a bit more like um, of a bit more agency for the player in a sense, and it's not timed or anything, so it's not a shooter. Um, it is a bit timed though when you do the first shot, and then the enemies start moving in slow motion. So, but that also makes it quite engaging, and I think it's a fresh take. And obviously, not everyone is going to like fresh takes. Some others and hopefully the majority is going to enjoy it for the fresh takes. So if you want to support the game, if you found this interesting, leave a comment, and more importantly, wishlist the game to give it visibility. And yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in. Until then, bye for now.